Dream Team, it's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Australia's truck-eating bridge, Montague Street Bridge. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Oh my god!
I'm not joking, I've just turned around and there's a vehicle that's stuck right now.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. So do they not like see it before they go under this bridge, or do they not, does it not show like the height limitations on the bridge before they go under, or what's up? Oh my god! It shows low clearance right there. It shows the height limitation right there. Like, what is the problem? Why are so many people having accidents under this bridge? Or these trucks? Why are these trucks? Oh my god! There you go. Okay, that makes it a lot better to put those things right there. Let you know, hey, if I hit these things, I can't make it under that bridge. Okay, I'm sure that's helpful.
Australia is a big country with a lot of roads, and with a lot of roads comes a lot of obstacles to crash into.
Oh my
Out of all the
god!
different obstacles to crash into, there's one that stands out from all the rest and is infamous worldwide for giving budget direct rental trucks the boosie fade. And that obstacle is the Montague Street Bridge. The Montague Street Bridge is 119 years old, but you see, it hasn't been decapitating rental trucks that whole time. The Montague Street Bridge, just like me, is famous for being 3 meters tall. But while being 3 meters tall is good as a human, being 3 meters tall as a bridge is not as fun. For the first 16 years of its life, the Montague Street Bridge was about 3.5 meters tall, which meant that most trucks and most people my height could easily fit underneath. But in 1934, due to a problem with flooding along Montague Street, they decided to raise the ground underneath by 2 feet or roughly 60 centimeters. Now this created 3 new problems. The first one being that I could no longer walk underneath without ducking. Melbourne's urban kayakers had to find somewhere else to go, but most importantly, a lot of taller vehicles could no longer fit underneath. So in today's video, I'll be showing you everything.
I don't even know how you raise the ground up like that. Like, that's crazy to think about that we're capable of doing that. But anyways, keep going about this.
You need to know about the Montague Street Bridge, and together we'll laugh at all the idiots who get stuck under the bridge, even though there's 26 different signs on the way to the bridge telling them that it's only 3 meters tall. So let's stop the waffle and get into it. You may be wondering how many times over the last 119 years that the Montague Street Bridge has been hit. And while unfortunately there's no official number, it's your lucky day because I got a 28 study score in further maths. According to this news report from 2016, the Montague Street Bridge had been hit 102 times in the last 6 years. So if we get the number 119 and divide it by 6, we get the number 19.8333. And if we times that by 102, we're left with 2023. What a coincidence. But let's give the Montague Street Bridge the benefit of the doubt and halve that number. That's still over 1,000. That means that over the last 119 years, it is entirely possible that the Montague Street Bridge has been hit well over 1,000 times. You may be thinking, there's no way it's been hit that many times. And not so long ago, I was thinking the same.
That's what I would think. There's no way, right? People, after a couple of times, would know, like, hey, that's not the bridge to go under. You got to find another way around because You can't fit under that bridge, but I guess
Till I found this website called How Many Days Since the Montague Street Bridge Has Been Hit.com. Now a quick scroll through this website will show you that last year the Montague Street Bridge was hit 3 times within 24 days. And then just 2 weeks after, it was hit again. So if you still don't believe me, go check it out yourself, because it also shows you that the average time between hits is only a month and a half. Next up, we'll be looking at how after 100 years people still manage to hit this bridge on an almost monthly basis.
Yes.
According to the most trustworthy source on the entire internet, the YouTube comments section, whenever you go for your heavy vehicle license in the state of Victoria,
The written test actually has an exercise requiring you to navigate a wow. That's smart. That's smart.
Which is the home of the Montague Street Bridge, part of the test requires you to be able to navigate around the concrete truck decapitator. So that means that anyone with their heavy vehicle license who's had it for less than 119 years should know to avoid the Montague Street Bridge at all costs. But hey, we're only human and mistakes do happen. For example, what if Google Maps doesn't know what type of vehicle you're driving? In the same way that they send Uber Eats drivers on push bikes over the Westgate Bridge, it is possible that Google Maps may send you B-double towing a life-size replica of the Burj Khalifa under the Montague Street Bridge. So it'd make sense to put some sort of warning in front of the bridge, right? Well, luckily the government's thought of that. There is apparently 26 different signs leading to the Montague Street Bridge telling you that it's only 3 meters tall. But you have to assume that every truck driver towing a life-size replica of the Eiffel Tower is on their phone just like every other Melbourne driver. How on earth are they
That is possible. That is a very possible conclusion that they've come to.
Supposed to see these signs? Well, luckily, the government thought of that too, installing this thing that smacks any truck that's over 3 meters tall. As shown here, any vehicle over 3 meters tall will hit this gantry and be rewarded with a loud thud, after which you have the option to escape on the left side street and you avoid giving your truck the jitty on hairline. But once again, we have to give these drivers the benefit of the doubt. For all we know, these guys could be distracted by something very important, such as watching the latest Yorak Hunt video. So it's entirely possible that this loud thud was drowned out by the sound of E-Double's Hampton Parks. But not all hope is lost, because there's still one countermeasure that's going to stop these trucks from hitting the bridge, and that is the thousands of battle scars left behind by trucks that have hit the bridge before. But unfortunately for all of Melbourne's truck drivers, and fortunately for all of us sitting at home watching and laughing, despite
I've never seen that moment. I like those two reactions, and I haven't seen that moment. My guy, you can see the actual fear on his face when he realizes he's going down out of that chair, bro.
Melbourne's truck drivers, and fortunately for all of us sitting at home watching and laughing, despite all efforts to warn truck drivers that they're going to hit the bridge, budget direct box trucks seem to be addicted to the Montague Street Bridge like a moth to a flame. You may be thinking, how on earth are we going to fix this problem? Well, it's your lucky day, because there's still 2 solutions that we're yet to try. The first option would be to dig out the ground underneath. Now you may recall that earlier I mentioned the flooding problem that caused them to raise the ground underneath in the first place. But you see, that isn't actually such a bad thing. Just have a look at York Street Bridge just around the corner. The dip under the York Street Bridge provides Melburnians with many useful things. So if they did the same thing with the Montague Street Bridge, Melburnians would have somewhere to take their jet ski, a new water source to drive your car into for insurance fraud reasons, and a hectic new jump where you can launch your AU Falcon at 90 k's an hour. But hey, Dan Andrews, don't get too excited just yet. Put the shovel down and listen to my second option. The second option would be to raise the bridge or remove it altogether. But you see, we can't just do that, because one of Melbourne's greatest icons, the 109 tram, which even has its own theme song.
One man is sniffing on paint thinner, another man smells like glue. I spend my evenings on the 109 tram, and that's when I met you.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Runs across the Montague Street Bridge. So before I tell you this option, you're going to have to hold onto something tight, do up your seatbelt, because you're going to be blown away by my genius. My ultimate solution to stopping trucks from hitting the Montague Street Bridge is turning the 109 light rail into a loop-de-loop. You see, if we turn the 109 tram route into a loop-de-loop, we can raise the Montague Street Bridge to go through the middle and thread the needle. This will be great for tourism, and according to my calculations, it'll bring the average daily ridership of the 109 tram line from 3 people up to 1 million. So Dan Andrews, if you're watching, $10 million and I'll let you do it. Anyway, it's time to wrap up this video because I've got to get back to saving the world. If you like this video, make sure to like.
That's all we got for our guy, man. I love this. I absolutely love it. Montague Street Bridge, yeah. I mean, don't go under there unless you're under 3 meters. It should be simple. That's all we got. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon, drop it in the comment section, or in the description section is your premium request link. It's your boy D Neal. Out.